Hey, what's up, everybody out there, ladies and gentlemen, men and women, males and females? Welcome back to another episode of Stocking with Profit Peeps. And before we go forward, hopefully, y'all having a very great and productive day and staying away from negativity, keeping it on a positive aspect, giving your attention to something that's going to help you elevate in life. We're going to talk about something that's pretty unique amongst the stock market. I want y'all to bump and grind against that like button, baby. Okay? Share the video, subscribe to the video, and put some beautiful comments up there in the comment section. Okay? Now, today we're going to talk about dividends. All right? Now, dividends is something that you need to be very aware of when you trying to invest in the stock market because it's taxable as well. All right. So if you got a stock that you receive dividends on, okay, it's taxable. Now each stock have different amounts of dividends. Okay. Now what happens is a company receives its profits. It distributes the dividends once it receives its profits. You receive that and you can buy multiple shares and receive that amount of dividends on each shares. I want you to understand that public companies receive dividends. For instance, like Coca-Cola or Nike. All right. Now, what happens is once the company distributes the profits, if it's no more distributions amongst the dividends, it go back into the business for the retaining earnings. Okay, go back for retaining earnings. Now, the company is prohibited to pay outside of its capital. All right, so it's only within the capital of what it receives each year amongst the profits or surplus. All right, so I want y'all to be very upfront and open-minded about grabbing stocks that receive dividends, because you can make some money. So, for instance, let's say if you received a dividend for 87%, 87% actually, and you buy 100 stocks of that, you buy 100 shares, you buy 100 shares, that's $87. And the stock, the business that you invested in, declare the dividends whenever they want to do so. That's how they work. It could be weekly, it could be monthly. However they want to declare it, is no telling when they would declare the dividends, okay? So I want y'all to keep in mind that many people is living off of dividends right now. For instance, I heard Kylie Jenner she owned Cody and other stocks that receive many dividends. They surviving off dividends alone. You can buy hundreds of stocks that have dividends and receive that monthly payment of that's going to pay your bills. That's the life and the love of investments. Now, when it comes to these public companies that give out dividends, for instance, like Coca-Cola or Nike and so on and so forth, these companies really don't go as high. They stocks don't really rise as high. You really invested in the dividends. You're not really investing in something that's going to grow fast or at a fast period of time. It takes some time for these stocks to grow. But while you're holding them, you will receive something. So that's how that works. Now, I want y'all to understand that this video is short and brief. I'm going to show y'all a little bit of my portfolio and the dividends that I received and how it worked. Okay, going into my portfolio, we have an ETF that I invest, and we have an 8-cent dividend reinvested. Okay. Now these is what I reinvest. I haven't reinvested because you can also reinvest your dividends. Okay, I want to give y'all the heads up on that. You are able to reinvest your dividends. Now we have another one, 36 cents dividend for Gush. And let me see, a Nike dividend, 28 cents that I receive. Okay, this is the power of dividends, y'all. Here's another one, 17 cents dividend. You know, dividends just circling around my head right now. What are we at? 82 cents right here. Just imagine having 100 of these Apple stocks. Just imagine, that's 82 times 100. 82 cents times 100 is $82. Okay, so that's $82 off of one share. Okay, that's $82 off 100 shares, but 82 cents off of one share. Okay, so that's how that works. That's how people get money, and that's how the rich keep getting rich, because they do things like this. They invest in 100 of these. You know, let me go further down. Let me see what else we got. Okay, that looks like about it right there, unless I skip something. Okay, so now that you have an understanding on the way the dividends work and the way they look and how do they pay off, you see that I showed you several dividends that's been paying me for the past couple weeks. It's very important that you research the companies that you like to invest in and see what the dividends is that they're paying, and you know, the ones they have to report according to the current year and the previous year. That's how it works. Okay, amongst the dividends that's not being distributed is retained for earnings. All right, so much love to y'all. I just wanted to talk a little bit about dividends and how it work and give you a little knowledge on what I know personally from it. Okay, I'm not an expert. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't have a degree in this stuff, but I educate myself. I read up on this stuff every day because it's very important specifically for me to know and to teach my children. And why not present the knowledge to y'all as well? Y'all can do y'all research on it also and go further deep into it on what you may know that I may not know. Just because I'm talking to y'all about certain things, I still have to learn more myself, okay? But I know enough to come up here and reveal that information to y'all. I know enough, okay? But I don't know it all. So I want y'all to keep positive energy around y'all. And remember, winners run with winners, leaders roll with leaders, and good followers always follow good leaders to become a good leader. Y'all be safe out there. Enjoy the rest of y'all week. Peace and love. Your boy.